Yes, sir. Welcome in the Starter Here in it for our podcast. I am your host, this flyer than most. You already know DJ Primus in the building. Welcome back to Shef Radio, man. I miss doing this. My one-on-one interviews. We back to the bullshit. You already know how I do. My next guest, he might be one of the best guests. Goddamn, y'all done seen him on this bitch before. You feel me? I don't even know where to start going down the accolades. The nigga got a book. The nigga's a DJ. The nigga just got off tour. The nigga done did hella tours. He done work with hella fucking artists. He also is a producer. My nigga, my dog, DJ Macho is in the building. What's up, my boy?
We do, man.
What's up, my boy? Man, I always like to start with the when it comes to DJs, bro. First and foremost, how was your weekend? How was DJing? How that been going for you?
The weekend was cool, bro. DJing been smooth. You know, like you said, I just got off tour, so I'm just getting back into the swing of everything, trying to get my feet back up under me. But it's been cool. We're
gonna talk a lot about the tour, because I definitely got a lot of questions when it comes to that, because I'm a real big fan of what you've been doing. But when you go on tour and, you know, like, let's say you have hella residency set up, is it hard to get those back when you get back?
It wasn't necessarily hard for me to get them back, because I hand selected who was doing my gigs while I was on. Okay. So I made sure I picked people who wouldn't like try to, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck it up.
Try to snake me or
keep the gig.
Or mess it up, like you say, and then they like, who the hell is this?
Yeah.
I gotta replace this guy. So it wasn't necessarily hard for me to get it back. What I did run into when I got back, is a lot of shit was closing, bro. Like 3 of my residencies was closed, or like something weird had happened with the business, and I'm just not there. You feel me? Yeah. But it wasn't like you know what I'm saying, whoever was doing it for me, like, it wasn't an issue with them. It was like some business stuff that went down, and the business literally just wasn't there when I got back. So that's what I ran into. But I didn't have a problem with getting what was there. It was still mine. You feel me?
Yeah. Yeah, I know that we've been in the shout out to the unprofessionals. I know even in the chat sometimes we talk about how DJing can take a toll on you, and you might want to not do this shit no more. Sure. Do you feel like that tour was a reset for you, or was it just something fresh?
Nah, it definitely, and that's kind of like part of the reason why I took the opportunity to go on tour, bro. It's like to give myself a little breather from the routine of what we do week in and week out. So it definitely gave me some time to breathe. You know what I'm saying? It was refreshing to travel and, you know what I'm saying, go touch different people and stuff like that. And it definitely put a battery in my back. So when I came back, I was like, okay, I'm ready to get back to it. Yeah. But now that I'm back, I don't feel like, you know what I'm saying, I feel like it was kind of short lived, that like charge. It kind of, when I got back, the frustrations were still there. Like the stuff that was going wrong. But it did show me that, like, I wasn't necessarily burnt out on DJing. I'm burnt out on what's going on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Politics, the bad business, all that different type of stuff is what's kind of burning niggas out. I don't think it's that niggas hating DJing. It's the shit that come with it.
Yeah, because I feel like if you look at, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying, you doing shit like, let's say, your hometown. Yeah, shout out, my boy from Mississippi got down. You know what I'm saying? So Jackson? Yeah, Mississippi? I almost said Jacksonville. What the fuck?
Play Jacksonville.
Jackson, Mississippi. Jackson, Mississippi. But, I feel like even like, you know what I'm saying, when you were at home or something like that and you did kind of like everything it is to do, and then when you go outside of that, or you just go on a vacation or something like that, you're like, oh, it really is life outside of this. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
It kind of felt like that, like life outside of Houston.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I used to travel a lot, like DJing and stuff before I got to Houston. And then even when I got to Houston, my first like year and a half, I was still doing a lot of traveling. I got burnt out on traveling, and then that's when I was like, man, let me lock in on my residencies and just, you know what I'm saying, really focus on what I'm building in Houston. And then, like you say, going back out on the road, it was definitely, like I said, refreshing to be out there and be like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? I do still love DJing. I still love performing. I just different ways about, you know what I'm saying, you need different lanes of running that, you know what I'm saying, that play, I guess you could say. Yeah. So let's get into the ins and outs of the tour. So you was on tour with BabyFace E and Lil Dill. Was there anybody else on the tour? I won't leave anybody else. Nah, that was the two.
The main two.
Chops. Which is BabyFace E, artist that he signed.
Okay. So you was on tour. How many dates did y'all do? Y'all did a lot.
22, I think. 22 shows.
Okay.
35 days.
I know that you talked to me about it, but I want you to tell it on camera if you don't mind. How did you get that gig to be able to do that?
Yeah, bro, through some old relationships from college. My homeboy D5, that's from Alabama. He used to book me when I was in college. What I'm saying, he booked me. He was in a promo team that used to book me. And we used to do a lot of work together when I was in college. He would bring me to Alabama, and I'd bring him to Mississippi. You know what I'm saying, stuff like that. He ended up being the manager for Deal, and then yeah, he just gave me the call and was like,
gave you the call.
It's about that time. We finna go on tour. We need a DJ.
Damn.
What's your schedule? You know what I'm saying? Are you able to do this? Do you agree with these terms? Yada, yada. And then from there.
So you had already did live performances, toured, like, you know, tours and stuff like that beforehand. Before this, do you feel like this was a big difference in stuff you had did in the past?
The major difference was just that it was a full tour. Like, I worked with, like you said, I done other concerts and stuff like that, and being a part of, like, other tours, like when Glock did the Yellow Tape tour, I think that's what it was, back in like 2022. It was 2022. He came to my school and I opened up for him there. And then I was opening up for D-Lo on Mr. Beat the Road tour when he first started that. So I did that. And then just other concerts in between. But this was the first one where I was actually gone from home for an extended period of time. And it was like, okay. So that was the major difference. That, and then just being able to do it, like the fact that I was doing it back to back to back. Like all those other ones you think about, like I say, it's a concert here this year, then I might do like 2, 3 maybe the next year, just individual concerts. Versus this one is like, okay, I'm part of the show. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually part of the show, and I'm getting these reps in every day, basically.
Yeah.
Like, every day I'm back on stage. So I had the ability to apply what I had learned from those previous experiences to this tour. When I came in, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, I remember when I was doing those concerts and I got off the stage, I didn't like how I did this. Or I was trying to DJ this way, I need to DJ this way. So this was like the one time when I was like, okay, I got it figured out. Yeah. And I was able to actually apply it.
Yeah, that makes sense because I'm not gonna lie. Even just doing that T Grizzly date when I went back home, I was like, "Damn, I don't feel like I did bad, but I was like, it's a lot of shit that I could have done better."
Yeah, it's just a different format
because I just never did it before. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Doing a club is way different than doing a concert or a tour.
For sure,
like way different. I commend all the tour DJs that do that shit. It's crazy because I be feeling like a lot of tour DJs can't do what we do though.
They can't.
He said they can't.
A lot of them, and it's partially because, like, you know, like I said, bro, even my opportunity came from relationships. Yeah. So it's like a lot of times, and I'm not because there's some great tour DJs out there that can do both. You feel me?
Yes.
But at the same time, we see a lot of the times of people who on tour are just like they was just near, they was just in proximity to the artist. You feel me? Like, oh, this my homeboy.
Yep.
I'm finna put him on. You feel me? And it's like you're not really I don't want to say
you're not really a DJ, but you're not really a DJ.
You know what I'm saying? So it be situations like that, and then it's like the technicality of what it takes to do one versus the other is two different things. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely a lot of crowd interaction. Do you feel like you could tell a difference between the first date and the last date of your set?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It was mainly just confidence though, or comfortability. Like, you know what I'm saying? The first one is like, okay, I know what I'm doing, but I'm not necessarily comfortable.
Right.
Because I'm trying to make sure I don't mess up.
Yeah.
And I'm just trying to get a feel for like how we supposed
to do this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Even though we had rehearsals and stuff, like we didn't do nothing.
Shit different, bro.
Yeah, nothing that we did in rehearsals actually happened on stage, bro. For the most part. You know what I'm saying?
That's how. I mean, I tell my DJs that I teach, I'm like, yo, I can teach you how to be the best technical DJ, but until you get in front of a crowd, that shit is different.
Performing and just technicality is two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wasn't a bad first show. It was cool, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it was real good. It was a good first show. It's just that even, like, both of us, I feel like we was up there kind of, like, trying to figure out how we really supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying? Just knocking out them jitters. And then versus the last one, it's like, okay, we've been on the road for 30 days, bro. Like, we kind of just go through the motions.
Yeah,
we know what we doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a routine now.
How was it working with Lil Dill?
It was cool. It was cool. Yeah, it was all right. It was all right, bro.
That's cool. You got a favorite city?
Favorite city for different reasons. Like, Kansas City. I give shout out to Kansas City.
Hey, shout out to City. Shout out to town.
What you want to hear?
Shout out to town, man.
Kansas City was cool, bro. Like, nice venue, great sound. You feel me? Great crowd participation, just energy. It was just all the way there, bro. Even the way they treated us backstage and stuff was just A1. So they was probably the best one in terms of, like I said, the show.
Yeah.
As far as just the vibes in the city, I really liked Chicago, of course. My mom from Chicago, so that's like second home to me.
Yeah.
DC was cool. New York was lit, but we was there during this, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, the championship.
Yeah, we were like, right
dope.
after they won. So the energy in the city was just cool. Them probably my top 3 in terms of vibes that I can think of off the top of my head. New York, DC, and Chicago.
That's dope. Did you interact with fans at all?
Yeah, here and there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially after the shows, you catch a lot of fans just kind of like waiting outside to meet you. You know what I'm saying? Or like, even when I was in Dallas, like sometimes like I would leave because I'm not like a superstar where you know what I'm saying. If I walk on the streets, everybody's gonna run and jump.
Macho.
Yeah, like a lot of times after the concert, bro, I peel off and go do my own stuff. Like sometimes I'd be downtown. Like there's a lot of venues downtown, so everybody go hop in the Sprinter, and I'd be like, I'm gonna catch up with y'all, and I'll just walk in the block. You know what I'm saying? So like,
oh yeah, because not that many people. You not BabyFace either, where people would be like, oh shit, BabyFace. Okay,
exactly,
I got you.
Exactly.
I got you. So you were still able to be a regular nigga.
Yeah, basically. You know what I'm saying? But it was like a few people that'd be like, you the DJ from the show. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's dope. Like that type of stuff. But other than that, I wasn't really just interacting with, you know what I'm saying, like super interactive with the fans. But I, you know what I'm saying, take pictures for bro while he was with his fans and stuff like that.
Did you take pictures with anybody?
I probably took a few pictures, bro.
How did that feel?
To me, I'm like, bro, y'all taking pictures with me, but y'all not really taking pictures
with me. Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like, it was cool though.
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, this the DJ that was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Not who you are as a. As
now they rock with me. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
of course.
He was turned. You know what I'm saying? But it was just at the same time, I know what it was. You know.
Yeah. Hey man, shout out Kansas City, man, for doing y'all motherfucking thing. When my dog told me y'all was
lit,
turned
bro.
up, you feel me? And then the nigga, I seen the videos. I said, man, y'all make me proud every motherfucking time, bro. But it be like that because, bro, don't know artists come to our city like that, bro.
Yeah,
they do not fuck with us. I don't know what it is. Like we still got big ass. We got Houston got the Toyota Center. We got the T-Mobile Center. Used to be known as the Sprint Center. We got stadiums. So like big artists can't come fuck with us.
Nah, facts. And y'all got y'all on culture, bro. I think that was like one of the things that another part that made Kansas City so lit, bro, is like I was actually able to go in there and play KC music, you know what I'm saying, and actually get a reaction. Like, you'll be surprised, bro. A lot of cities you go in and you playing their music and they not really reacting.
They not fucking with it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, we know this and we know this our shit.
Right, but
we rather just hear the normal shit. You feel?
Damn, yeah. Nah, with us, I mean, you played the Stack of Dollar OG. They gonna turn it's crazy because I know that concert was most likely a younger crowd.
Hell yeah.
YNs, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. But even they know
that OG shit.
That shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you turn on that Freak Blocktails, and then it's game over. Man. It's game over after that, bro. And it's crazy because that's something that I was looking for when I moved to Houston. I was like, who got the Freak Blocktails out here?
Yeah.
The Freak Blocktails was somebody put me on was like Mo City Don. I'm like, this is not what I mean when I say this. I want this to be. Where's the Freak Blocktails at?
Yeah, because he don't go as crazy like
you know what I'm saying.
I know.
So like, bruh, yeah, man, you run that motherfucker and you can just as soon as he say nigga touch me, you can turn that shit off and they gonna sing the rest of the whole boy. What? Fucking on that having ass bitch. Nah, for real.
Yeah.
They gonna sing that motherfucker word for word, bar for bar, whole fucking song. D-Walk got him one with that hoe, man. And it's crazy because that bitch it's been out since I left the city. So at least it might be like close to 10 years, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe like between 8 to 10 years that motherfucker might have been out. But man, I'm talking about running. And when I found out, I remember coming down here and Justo played that shit.
Yeah.
When I was outside, I said, hold on, nigga, how you know about this?
See, I thought you put Justo on it.
No.
I be hearing Justo play. I thought
he be running that shit. Nah, he that nigga tapped in.
When KC we get in the club, because I didn't DJ with Justo a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so I know his sets for the most part.
Okay.
So yeah.
Man, I'm talking about he knew that shit. I think Fresh knew that shit. I know Trigger for sure knew that shit.
Yeah.
I was like, How y'all niggas know about this shit?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I didn't know. I mean, like I said, I heard Justo play it before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But before that, I had never heard of it. And then, of course, when I got to KC, like
Yeah.
I knew that was one of the ones I had to play.
Yeah, yeah. I'll run that shit like even just in my regular sets. Like if I know it's like a light crowd or
It's a good song though, bro.
It's a good song for sure. But when I know it's like a light crowd and we might not be on shit for real. Like it ain't the turn up time. I'll run that hoe. And I swear to God, almost every time I play that bitch, it's at least one person that start rapping that motherfucker. They're like, "What you know about that?" I'm like, "Nah, you from the town? Like you from the town? Hold the fuck up." So yeah, bro. When'd you move to Houston?
2022.
Okay.
Yeah, like right after I graduated college, June 17th, 2022, actually.
So I'm not gonna lie, nigga. Since June 17th of 2022, bro, you didn't touched all the big clubs out here. You done did a lot of shit. How did you immediately tap in, knowing that you was already a good DJ when you moved out here? But how did you just tap in to be able to do shit like that off rip?
Bro, it wasn't off rip. Like it might seem like that. I know it probably happened fast to like the naked eye. You feel me? But to me, shit, bro, I remember being here like those first few months. Like I think like 3 to 6 months before I really, you know what I'm saying, got by month 3 I probably had some gigs. But it was like small hole in the wall stuff, you know what I'm saying, that nobody really knew about, or like where is that type of stuff you tell people, you know what I'm saying. But I remember those early months. I even worked at U of H, bro, doing AV, like, you know what I'm saying, like when they have events on campus and stuff. I was the nigga wheeling the cart in with speakers on it, you know what I'm saying, setting up speakers and stuff and leaving the room. So I remember those times and like being in my apartment, like, damn, did I make the right decision, bro? Like, you know what I'm saying. But I just had to stick with it. And shit, the answer is God, bro. Honestly, God's grace, bro. He just, you know what I'm saying, guided me to where I needed to be. And, you know, just always being thorough, being a good, you know what I'm saying, stand-up guy, like, eventually, you know what I'm saying, and being good at what you do. Like, I knew I never had a doubt in my ability. It was just a matter of, like, oh, can I get these people to, you know what I'm saying, tap in with me. Yeah. But, yeah, bro, just moving around. When I got here, I was outside, like, as much as I could be, you know what I'm saying.
I think that's the key out here for sure.
Just being outside, bro, just tapping in with everybody. Like, the first place I kind of was like real familiar with was Nomad when it was over there in the plaza. I used to go over there a lot because Jay Fresh was DJing there at the time. I tell people all the time, Fresh one of the first people I tapped in with when I got to Houston. Him, Trader Creator, they was in there MCing together at the time. Reggie was even there back then. Branch, Half Pint, all them was there DJing. So I used to just go there all the time looking for a gig. But honestly, bro, people really started messing with me when I like stopped coming around and kind of like looking for a gig from them, you know what I'm saying? Like I would still show my face, but I wasn't looking for a gig. I was really doing my own thing. And when people saw I had my own motion going, like because I did like a homecoming tour my first year out here, so I did like 5, you know what I'm saying? When people saw that, I feel like a lot of people was like, oh, okay, he got his own motion, he don't really so we can tap in with him, you feel me? Like he is, you know what I'm saying, got some shit going on. So that's kind of how it happened for me, bro. And then from there, it was just word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, the talent and that kind of carried, and just the people knowing, like I ain't no sucker ass nigga. You know? What I'm
right?
I think that's what it was, bro.
Yeah, I feel like what you said is important, bro. Like creating your own lane and then people fucking with you.
Yeah, for sure.
That's something that I had to do with Shef Radio. Like I don't feel like I know for a fact now that I've gotten a lot better at DJing, that I wasn't that good back then when I first started. So even when I first moved to Houston, I literally went to go take DJ lessons. It's so crazy, it's a full circle for me now because where I took lessons, I teach at that place where I took lessons.
That's hard.
So, and it's crazy that I'm a teacher there now, and I literally asked the guy who taught me the lessons, who owns the spot, I was like, hey, bro, like, I would love to teach now, because he didn't know how good I got until he came outside, and he was like, oh, wow. He was like, the progression is crazy. Like, through the last 4 years, because at the time, I think it was 4 or 5 years. No, it was about 4 years when I had started going. I think I started going to the spot in 2021, I believe, or 2022. But and he listened to me. He was like, "Damn, bro, you did it." Like he was like, "I remember when you came down here, you first started you as far as like coming here to DJ, and you was asking me how the fuck do you get gigs."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now I'm pulling up on you and you rocking this hoe. You know what I'm saying? So
shit be real.
That shit is real, bro. And creating my own lane when it came to Shef Radio, bro. and just asking DJs to come on, artists, you know what I'm saying, interviewing them, trying to get them on the show. It actually caught the attention of other people, like other DJs and shit like that. And they was like, who is this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Who's this new nigga on the block? You know what I'm saying? I fuck with what he got going on. You know what I'm saying? And that actually propelled me to be able to go to other places that I didn't think that I was going to be able to do, or go, you know what I'm saying, do certain stuff that I wasn't thinking that I was going to be able to do so soon. Because of the simple fact that I created a lane for other people to fuck with. Yeah. My homie that you met back home, Yuri, bro, he always told me when I moved out here, even when I moved out, he was like, hey, bro, people are not going to fuck with you until they see what you got is hot.
Hell yeah, bro. I think that's part of it. And then, like, I always be telling people, it's like, it didn't sound harsh, bro, but in reality, outside of like your mama, you feel me, or like your parents, your immediate family, bro, nobody in this world just rocks with you just
off the strength,
bro. Everybody, even including your friends, they mess with you because of something that they think that you can offer. Like, you know what I'm saying? You bring something to the table to them. Like with your friends, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's just like, oh, he like video games, it's somebody I can play the game with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They see something out of you that they can get. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's
some type of connection.
Yeah, nobody's just looking at you and like, yeah, I'm just.
I fuck with bro.
And I don't know nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's nothing that I can see out that I can get out of this relationship. For the most part, bro, everybody in this world wants something out of the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense, bro. And I like I said, just doubling down on what you were saying about creating your own lane, bro. I think that shit is so important for everybody out there, bro, because I was just, at first, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, I was sensitive. Like, I was like, damn, bro, you don't want to, like, I would ask certain niggas, like, hey, you want to come on the pod? You know, to come talk to me? And like, nigga, ignoring me.
Like that, bro.
And I'm like damn, bro.
Because at the time, they didn't see any return on it.
On the investment.
You know what I'm saying? They like, what am I going to get out of this?
Yeah, exactly.
This podcast with bro, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then what?
And then, facts.
Give him some juice. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, facts.
Then what?
Facts. Nah, bro. So I think the part on and actually just putting yourself out there and creating your own lane to have people fuck with it is the most important thing. When it comes to, I know you're a producer as well, bro. Did you recently just start getting into it just heavier, or have you been really working on that for a long time?
Bro, actually, I got into producing, let's see, so I started DJing in 2019. 2020 COVID hit, bro, and that's when I got like the spark, and I had this idea to put together a mixtape of like just Mississippi artists, specifically the ones that I was in school with at the time. So like I made a mixtape called Raising Hell, because my school was Mississippi State, Hell State, so it was like,
okay,
you know, like we raising hell type shit. But anyways, I made that mixtape. Once I got done with that, I was like, I remember finishing it, and I was like, okay, this was dope. But the next project I put out, I want to produce it. Like I want to fully produce it, all the beats, everything on there. So that's when I really started learning how to produce. So I'd say like 2021 is when I kind of got into it. I linked up with my homie Key back in college, and now he live in Atlanta. He produced for QC, got his own studio, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But linked up with him. He kind of like helped me like get over the hump of like that beginner curve. You know what I'm saying? So I've been producing for about like 4 years, like 4 maybe 5 years now. I say 4 years really, but and so like when I moved to Houston, I had to lock back in on DJing. Like I had to really lock in because I didn't have the same artists I was working with and stuff like that, and I just wanted to get my brand off the ground here. But now I'm kind of in a place where I'm like, okay, I got a little breathing room. Yeah. So I'm locking back in on it now, but from a different angle, like with more knowledge and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that the connections that you made over the past 6 years, from 2020 to now, do you think that they are important, and have some of those connections been useful to you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, like I said, I just went on tour because of, you know what I'm saying, a nigga I met back in like 2021. That was dope. I'm trying to think of other connections. Of course, bro. I think connections are important. Like, I'm not even gonna get into all the individual ones, but connections in general is just important. Relationships, it matters, and it take you a long way. So, yeah, for sure.
Was having that connection to bro that helped you put on the tour, was it kind of like one of them ones? Because I've had connections to where like I may have met somebody 5 years ago. Right. Never really tapped in with them, and then a year ago they're like, "Oh, Prim, I need you for X, Y, and Z." Yeah. Was it kind of like that?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Me and bro,
just been
like,
cool.
we been cool.
Been
bro.
locked in.
We actually locked in. Like now we don't talk every day,
Right.
but it'd be like a situation where like I might just see bro on the ground one day and be like, man, let me call my guy. Let me check in on him real quick, see how he doing, and we'll chop it up, catch up on everything. Bro might tell me some stuff that he dealing with, ask me my opinion on it. It'd be that we got that type of relationship. But we not, you know what I'm saying, talking every day. Like even now after tour, we was just together for like 30 days. But
Right.
I probably didn't talk to bro like once since tour ended. You know.
Yeah. Do you have a inspiration when it comes to music or even producing?
Like personal, like a person I look to, or
just I mean, it could be a
like
person, or it could be a art, like a big name artist, or anybody.
I think I'm inspired by a lot of different like people and you know what I'm saying, things within the world. Of course, like my homie DJ T. Lou, Lil Wayne, official DJ. He kind of inspired me with him being from the same place as me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he's from Jackson.
Yeah, to see him, you know what I'm saying, do what he do at the level that he do it. He definitely inspired me a lot. I get inspiration from like, you know what I'm saying, hustlers and stuff like that. Like I used to look at 50, Rick Ross, you know, just businessmen and stuff like that. I'm real big on business, bro. So them, and then also just like the principles of the world. Like, you know what I'm saying, I get a lot of inspiration from like even like kids and like youth, or like, you know what I'm saying, my life in general. I draw inspiration from it, of like seeing where I came from to where I'm at now, and you know what I'm saying, thinking about people who might be in my same position from where I was, you know what I'm saying, 6-7 years ago, and you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out how to get to where I'm at now. Like that kind of pushed me to like do what I do, how I do it, and you know what I'm saying, try to show people a different way to do it. So that's kind of like, that's really my biggest source of inspiration, honestly. What inspires me is really trying to inspire other people. Yeah, like that's really what made me want to do this shit.
I feel that, bro, because even when just teaching now, man, I had them like, don't get me wrong, I had like a little kids camp where I had to teach kids how to DJ or whatever, and it wasn't like I was taking it serious, but they're also like they between the age of like 7 and 9, so like they're not, their attention span is like that. Yeah, you trying to teach them how to do certain shit, they're just like, I just want to play with the jog wheel.
At that point, at that age, you just introducing them to the art.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
just doing stuff like that. But now, bro, like, even one of my students, I send her in the chat sometimes, and I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like, just to see how she couldn't even 1, 2, 3, 4 on beat.
Type shit, yeah.
To where now she doing it, and she correcting it. Like if she come in off beat, I'm like, damn.
She got it understood. She started understanding.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, no, I definitely get that, and just to see other people that I'm working with, other students that I have, I got 5 students now. Yeah. That I teach every week, bro, and just to watch them grow and be good DJs is dope. And I told all of them, I was like, hey man, like I'm gonna start having y'all at the end of the year. I'm like, I'm gonna make sure all of y'all is in one spot, but at the end of the year, I'm gonna start putting y'all in at gigs. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna start having y'all come and do an hour. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. That was some of my spots. I might start
feel for real.
Yeah, get you a little feel for it. I always tell them too, because y'all told me, but I never understood it until I did it. Going outside, come outside.
Nah, for sure.
Come outside and listen and look, because again, I can teach you how to be technically great, but you won't understand until you in that room and you have to read this shit, because there are going to be nights that's not working, that's not working, that's not working, and that's not working. What are you going to do?
You got to adjust.
What are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be nights to where certain shit is just not going to go your way. What are you going to do? Hip hop might not be working. Trap might not be working. A little new school R&B might not be working. The old school R&B might not be working.
Fact.
What is you finna do to get this bitch turned or something?
Figure it out.
You gotta figure it the fuck out. You might do a 12-2. The nigga before you played all the hits. What you finna do?
Me.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game, bro. So yeah, man, I'm teaching them that, and I think one of the biggest things that I learned about just DJing in general, bro, is 2 things. Do you know what to play and when to play it?
Yeah, for sure. I always tell people, you know what I'm saying, it's not what you play, it's how you play it. That's more important.
Yeah.
What you playing.
Yeah, because we know there are DJs that aren't technically good, right, but they able to get gigs because they know what to play and when to play it or how to play it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, I definitely get the inspiration off of seeing other people do good and stuff like that. Talk to me about the book, man. You an author now, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That I think that's dope as hell. Talk to me about the name of the book, how you even came up with it, how long you been working on it.
Beats, Bias, and Culture, bro. Everything you need to know about AI as a music creative. That's the book. It came out, what was that, May? Or no, it came out April, like April 25th, I think, like 2 weeks before my birthday. I was writing it for probably like a year and a half, maybe not that long, probably like close to a year.
Okay.
Like to a year, I think. How did I end up doing it? I was working on like a business plan or whatever, bro. And my business that I was working on involved the involvement of AI. Like, you know, I was trying to include AI into the business that I was designing. And while doing that, I started taking a course on AI and music. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm trying to understand the business that I'm trying to run, I'm trying to understand it a little bit better and get a grasp on it, you know what I'm saying, before I start trying to implement this into my business. So I took the course, you know what I'm saying, I was watching a lot of YouTube videos on it, and I just really started understanding, like, bro, I really know it, you know what I'm saying, I got this understood down to a science, plus I'm practicing with it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was just having a conversation with my mom one day, just telling her about the stuff I was learning, and she was like, you need to write a book.
Wow.
Like, you know what? That's a great idea. And then, like, from a business perspective, it's like, okay, I'm writing this book. Again, like I said, one of my motivations is to inspire. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, on one hand, it just solved a lot of problems for me. It answered the question of like, okay, how can I inspire people to, you know what I'm saying? Again, do something that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. On the other hand, it's like it fulfilled me as a creative in the sense of like, I felt like I was finally able to break out of that box physically of people just seeing me as a DJ. Cause like I be wanting to take the DJ off my name, bro. Like I don't even like I love DJing, but I just know I do so much more than DJing.
Yeah.
And I hate like even now like I don't like when people just kind of introduce me and be like, yo, this is my boy. He a DJ. I hate when people do that. I don't say I hate it, but like I just don't like it.
It's more than just that.
Yeah, because after that, bro, like the conversation kind of in their mind kind of cuts off from any other possibilities, and now they kind of got you boxed in. It's like, oh, this is a DJ.
Just a DJ.
What can he do for me as a DJ? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so yeah, that was one of the things, the inspiration of it, inspiring people. Also, like I say, me getting out of my box. And then the last thing is like positioning, bro, as a businessman. It positioned me to be someone that like when this shit do pop off, when or if it does, which I think it is.
Right.
People would be able to say like, oh, he was one of the first people to talk about this topic. So now it's like, oh, we need the answers for this. Who do we go to? You feel me? So it wasn't about like me being a New York Times bestselling author or nothing like that. It was about establishing authority. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you were talking about not just being boxed in, because I feel the same. I definitely always felt the same way, even just starting Shef Radio, because it was one of the two. It was one or the other. At first, it was, oh, this is Preem. He do the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, now it's when I slowed down on the pod, it was like, okay, this DJ Preem.
Yeah.
No, I want it to be both
conjoined. You just want
together.
One. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And it's cool, bro, because it's like part of me be wanting to take the DJ out, but then the other part of me is like, well, that is my foundation. That's what got me into all this other stuff. So I try not to discredit that part of it so much. But like I say, it does get frustrating when people introducing you, or it's like I go into a studio, you feel me, and the first thing everybody say is like, oh, this my guy, he DJs. And then it's like all the artists in here, now they don't even want to hear nothing I got to say about producing and stuff like that. Their mind has gone from, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, I could get beats from you, but I get beats from anybody else in here.
Right.
You a DJ.
You a DJ.
Spin my shit.
Right.
So that's what be kind of throw. I mean, it's like, bro, I didn't even come here for this.
Yeah. That's like, I mean, it's possible. You got niggas like Academics.
Yeah.
DJ Academics.
Right.
Mustard. DJ Mustard. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely possible to take your name off and be more than just that. And I want to do that too, bro, because I graduate next year for music business management, bro, and I
remember you was telling you.
Yeah, bro. So I want to, honestly, bro, I really want to stay in Houston, but the company I want to work for. I want to work for Epic. I want to go. I want to
travel.
Yeah. So I want to go.
Epic in LA or New York?
It's in LA.
That's what I thought.
So I want to go out there and I want to work for them, but I'm glad I'm a DJ because I know it's not gonna be as easy just walking in that damn front door and being like,
for sure. It's at the end of the day, bro. This shit still add like that DJ, bro. Like I say, it definitely still holds weight. The part of it on your name, it still hold weight. It still adds credibility to what you do. You know what I'm saying? And like people do want to hear our opinions on stuff because we have a completely different perspective. On you know what I'm saying, music and how it affects people and everything else. Like we see this differently. But like you say, it's gonna like. Even for opportunities like that, it definitely still will be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? He does music.
Yeah. Because, I mean, even I feel like the labels, too. They look, man, we always talk about being disrespected as a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Or people seeing the DJ as the bottom tier. Yeah. Okay, I'm cool with that if I'm going to a label because if that's the way, if I got to get onto the label
through a DJ,
through being the DJ first, I'm cool with that.
It's cool, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, I want to end up being a road manager. I want to be an A&R. I want to be a talent scout. I want to be all of this other shit for the label, executive, all of that. But if the bottom is being a DJ and going on tour and shit like that,
the goal is just to get in the room, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a million different routes to get in that room. But it's like, if all I got to do is, if I got to get in there as the DJ, then I'll do that.
Yeah.
So
when
I get in there though, don't try to keep me here.
Yeah, you feel me? So I just wanted to have the reason why I went to school is because I just wanted to have that piece of paper to say I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Facts.
When I get into these rooms.
Exactly.
I didn't already did my research. I know 10 times more than what the regular nigga did, or you know what I'm saying, that didn't go to school.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I probably know he might have more connections.
Right.
But I know a little bit more about the ins and outs of what this shit is because even talking to artists, bro, I asked him, hey, what's BMI? What's ASCAP? You don't know what the fuck that is in an artist? You don't know how to copyright your music?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Small shit like that, bro.
I always tell people like the difference between, because like, you know, that's a big conversation now of like people feeling like degrees aren't worth, you know what I'm saying, quote unquote, what they supposed to be. And I always tell people like it's two different types of knowledge, bro. And I feel like the degree teaches you the theory behind everything that's happening. Like you understand the psychology behind, you know what I'm saying, why we make these decisions and stuff like that. Versus when you just in the field doing it, you don't really know why you doing it. You just like, bro, I've been doing this for a long time. Yeah. I know that when I shoot the ball this way, it go in the rim like this. You feel me? I can't tell you why to do it, but if you wanted to go in like this, that's how you got to do it. But as somebody with a degree, you could be like, I'm going to tell you why it's like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be the difference.
The science behind it.
And it's like both of them are valuable, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just two different approaches to the same problem, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a fact. Let's get into a little bit of music, bro. First and foremost, did you watch the BET Awards?
I did not get to watch it in its entirety.
Okay.
I've seen clips.
Did you see clips?
Yeah, I've seen clips.
What from the clips do you think it was a good show? From just what you've seen?
From the clips that I've seen, I think it was an improvement. I would put it like
definitely.
I would just say it's an improvement. I don't think that it was just from what I saw again, from what I seen, I don't know how great of a show it was overall. Yeah. All I know is like it did look better than the shit that I've been seeing for the past few years.
Now, like 8 years.
Now, with that being said, I did see where I'm like, okay, this ain't just great though. But it's like it got in room for improvement still. Yeah. But this is the start. You know what I'm saying? I just saw the day they released. They said this BET show had the BET Awards
the best one since like
rating since 2019. Yeah, it's almost 10 years, bro. Like so, I don't know if it was perfect or what. Yeah. But hey, it was a lot better than every year before this. Apparently, you know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I did watch it. I think I watched basically all of it in its entirety.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I think Drewski did a phenomenal job. I thought that shit was. I thought that shit was funny. I just think Drewski funny as hell anyway.
Yeah, for sure.
But when that nigga came out and did on that fucking did that skit with the church and he came out flying.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That shit was, bro. That shit was funny, bro.
That was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Give him some praise, bro. I'm like, this nigga is out of control, bro. But
yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Character.
He is. When it comes to music right now, bro, do you have a favorite album or favorite artist or favorite song out right now that you like, nigga? You just got it on replay right now.
I ain't gonna lie, that "Whisper My Name" by Drake been on repeat.
Okay.
On repeat, bro.
Okay.
The album in general is good. Yes. You feel me? But that "Whisper My Name," that bitch has been on repeat. And I fuck with for real, bro. So I hate to be jamming it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, that's probably like my favorite song right now. Artist wise, I'm kind of all over the place, bro. I just kind of be looking for the vibes. Whoever creating something that's meaningful and that's touching me. You feel me?
Yeah.
But I don't really just, you know what I'm saying? I'm not super centered on anybody right now.
How do you stay tapped in with music, like new music? Because I know that you are also in like the bigger clubs, like when you know what I'm saying, with the bigger clubs out here come with younger people.
For sure.
Right? So how do you stay tapped in to be still playing the butter bees? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
Yeah.
How do you stay like locked in?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Like, first of all, like you said, bro, the bigger clubs got a lot of the younger crowds, and for that reason, I have removed myself from those environments a lot. Like, I still can, I have access to them, but I don't intentionally pursue them anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not there, I'm not tripping about it. I'm more comfortable being somewhere with people closer to my age.
Yeah.
But as far as just staying tapped in, bro, I mean, you know, the internet. I got a DJ. You know what I'm saying? We got a whole group message of DJs. It's like somebody's gonna know it. Sometimes it's just like Butter B. Like, I ain't gonna lie, my homie DJ T. Lou. He told me, he was like, hey, bro, like, you tapped into this hard narc. At the time, he was going this hard narc. You know, he just changed his name to Fast Max.
Yeah.
But he was like, you tapped into this hard narc. I'm like, nah, bro, I ain't heard that yet. He was like, hey, I'm gonna tell you now. Start playing it, go crazy in Houston, and watch everybody else gonna follow in the next couple weeks, bro. I swear.
Everybody.
I downloaded the song, and the next weekend, bro, like, I got one weekend to play it without everybody knowing it. The next weekend, everybody in Houston was on it. So I'm like, bro, this is crazy. Like, So yeah, it just be, you know what I'm saying, a combination of a bunch of different methods. I do try to like stay tapped in with the new, you know what I'm saying, some drop on Fridays. I go to the new tab on Apple Music.
Yeah.
That the group message, obviously. And then just listening, bro. Just kind of listening and watching, observing.
Yeah.
It was good. I ain't gonna lie, like, I just be super tapped in, though.
Okay. Yeah, I like going like I'll live stream listening to new music on Fridays or Saturdays.
Yeah.
With the new music Fridays. I remember when Tell Me Now was popping, and before it was like popular.
Yeah.
I was like, hey,
I remember you told me
Belly Cushion. We was at Dome.
Yeah, I was just saying, I was at Dome.
You remember that? You heard that new Belly Cushion? Like,
and then, like I said, bro, like a week or two
later, nigga, that motherfucker
booming.
went
I'm like,
crazy.
damn, that's crazy.
That motherfucker went crazy. But I know, like, when it come to roots, when it come to you and music, boy, you love Louisiana shit, huh?
I just love Southern music in general, bro.
Okay,
like, really, I feel like if you had to, I do love Louisiana. But the Louisiana that I like is like Trill Fam, you feel me? Boosie, Webby, Fat. I rock with Wayne heavy, you know what I'm saying? Older Wayne, of course.
You got put on that music when you was a kid?
I feel like probably, bro. It was like unconscious though. It wasn't like hey, listen to this, let me pop this CD.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I think like the first time I heard Webby was My People. Like, I was in the car with one of my cousins and I just heard it. And like for the rest of my life, I remember in the club.
Fucked up.
You feel me? Like, that was just one of them things. And then like as I got older, I'm like, bro, what was that song that that, you know what I'm saying? But I like a lot of Atlanta, like old Atlanta music. You know what I'm saying? Like the OGs of the trap era, you know what I'm saying? Gucci, T.I., Jeezy, Dro, all them, you know what I'm saying? I like a lot of that. I just like Southern music, bro. Southern rappers in general.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Being a adult and getting put on to that type of music, it hit a little different.
That shit just play it, bro. And I just ain't gonna lie, I just take being a Southern nigga so personal, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, especially as a grown man now, and it's like just and moving around the world and seeing how, you know what I'm saying, everybody perceive this shit. Like, some people understand it and some people don't, bro. But they be like, man, I'm gonna show y'all niggas what this shit about, bro. Like, from the music. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at everybody else, bro, like East Coast niggas, bro, they repping they shit super hard.
Hard as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and they coming to your city telling you like, hey, bro, you gotta play this.
Gotta play this.
You know what I'm saying? So like, nigga, when I come to your city, I'm on the same type of time.
No bullshit.
Y'all not finna disrespect Boosie. You feel me? Like, y'all not finna tell me Boosie a clown, bro. Boosie's a legend.
A legend, yeah.
A legend, my
nigga. I had somebody, it's crazy. I had somebody from Baltimore last week that came in the Uptown. I gotta do Uptown tonight, bro. I had somebody from Baltimore came in and was like, can you play some what's it called? It's like juking or some shit they do out there. It was like, play some juking shit. It's gonna get the ladies up and moving. I was like, bro, first and foremost, the bitch is already in here shaking ass. I don't know what you want from me. You know you just want to hear some Baltimore shit.
You want to hear what you want to hear.
Yeah,
that's
and
cool,
it don't work like that.
It don't work
like that. But can you know, it's crazy, bro, because now I got this new laptop.
Yeah,
I still do the same shit I did with the old laptop. You got X, Y, and Z. Man, I got Apple Music on this motherfucker hell no, I ain't got it. I done had Apple Music on my last one. I wasn't using Tidal on that last one. Now I can stream music. I still be like, if I ain't gonna lie, if I don't know it, bro, 9 times out of 10 I ain't gonna play it.
Yeah, bro, it's just at that point, like, it's just at that point, bro. Like, I think people gotta understand that, you know what I'm saying, as DJs, bro, we are artists and performers, and
Yeah.
I'm up here trying to put on my show. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? My show has a certain feel and a certain vibe to it. And you're not finna come up here in the middle of
And
my
dictate
show
this shit.
and tell me how my show is supposed to sound.
That shit is crazy,
Now,
bro.
when there's room for, you know what I'm saying, room for me to drift and do like this, cool. But, like, if you see I'm in that, what y'all be calling it, flow state now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the flow state.
Y'all
Oh,
see I'm
God.
in my flow state, man, hey, respect my pimping. Respect my pimping.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, man. I think that people definitely have to understand that this shit is just more than just pressing buttons.
Yeah.
Because even one of my students that I teach, she will come out to say less and watch me, and she like, boy, you coded this shit. And then like when I started teaching her, she's like, oh, you make this shit look easy. Like,
yeah, that's how a lot of people think. They think
like,
this shit easy.
you make this shit look hella easy. This shit not as easy as I thought it was gonna be. And I have students that they want to progress fast as fuck. Like they like, I'm ready to start scratching.
Excited, bro.
Well, I can't get you first and foremost. We got to learn the cue points before we can even start scratching. We got to learn how to beat match before we can start scratching. We not even on like, bro. I don't even when I teach, I don't even use stems yet.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
First and foremost, what if stems is not working?
Oh, me.
How do you take the beat out or or do a smoother transition without
EQing and shit?
You feel me? So what? Like they be like, oh, I be seeing people touch these knobs and all of it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with the knobs. What does EQ taking the lows out? What does the lows do? What does the mids do? What does the highs do? You know what I'm saying? Taking certain things out and moving them to the right, moving them to the left. Or what does the filter do? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn all of that small stuff before you can even learn how to do stems, because you might be. I tell my students like, yo, you might be in the middle of fucking nowhere, have no Wi-Fi or nothing, and your stems is not working. What you gonna do?
Oh, me. Yeah, bro. Stems is like it's a blessing and a curse for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like you say, it's one of them things I definitely think you should learn how to DJ without it before you learn how to DJ with it.
Yeah. I definitely, bro, I don't have none of my students, I told them all two, like right now, I got one student, he's further along than everybody else. But I told him, I was like, hey, bro, we not even gonna start stems until August. He's been doing this shit for 2 months already. Right. I was like, we not even touching stems until August. And then we'll start doing stems, and then we'll start doing like other type of transitions. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We might try a little wordplay here and there. We might have you like tap in, like, or whatever, how you want to do it. But that jog wheel, that bitch gonna build up some dust before you touch it. You know what I'm saying? So it just be stuff like that, bro. I understand that you want to move at a fast pace and stuff like that, but I tell people all the time too, bro, this shit come with a lot of practice.
In my life.
You know what I'm saying? When I came to you about learning how to scratch with the crossfader, I knew how to do the baby scratches and all that other shit. I'm like, how the fuck do I move this simultaneously while doing the actual scratching and shit like that? And I'm like, oh, okay. I'm thinking I'm doing it because I don't know what it is, bro. But when you hear it in your headphones live, you're like, okay, sound good. You record that bitch and listen back.
You be like, damn,
that shit was ass.
Yeah, when you first learned how to scratch, this for sure. You thought you was able to be
you thought you was killing shit. Yeah, nah, hell no. Listen, because I tell my artists that, or my people that too. I'm like, yo, record your sets.
Listen
now.
To that shit.
Record them now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I want you to go back next year and listen and be like, oh, this is what I used to sound like?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you might not even be that bad. You just realize like, oh, I wasn't polished yet. You know
exactly. Exactly. And then it'll just help you out in the long run. When it come to, it's crazy, when it come to like actual music and stuff like that, I think I'm stuck on right now. I mean, how I even get new music, like you said, go to the new tab on Apple Music. That's how I do that. And then do you go out and listen to other DJs still or no?
Yes and no, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, respectfully, a lot of niggas don't be like, they don't, like, I hear them DJ.
Wow me.
It don't do nothing for me, bro. It don't move me. It's a handful of niggas that still, like, I go in here and I'm like, oh,
I know what's finna happen.
Like, it's a handful of DJs, like, meaning it's only a few that I can go and listen to and they be like, and it made me be like, oh damn, I need to start playing this shit again, or oh damn, that was a dope transition. I would have did it like this. It's not too many niggas that I feel like I hear now that make me question, you know what I'm saying, or make me want to go and get in the lab. And like, if I'm not motivated when I hear you DJ, I damn near don't really care to hear you. I'm not there to hear you DJ for real. Like, I might come out and kick it, but I'm not listening to you for real.
To you, yeah. That makes sense. I do still, personally, I still go out and listen to some people, but I don't go to my main spots, right? Because I'm more of a lounge DJ, right? Like, I'm in a lot of lounges. So right now I do Jolie after hours, so it's more of a club vibe. And it's so crazy because before I started doing the after hours for the past 2 months, I had been going to Dome on Sundays listening to Stacks and Juice. Yeah. And I'm hearing how really Stacks not doing nothing, right? You know, he there from 10 to 12. Ain't shit going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'll watch Juice come on, and I'll see how he mixing, but he ain't doing a lot of mixing.
No, for
it's
sure.
just slam, new song, talk, new song.
Yeah, because it's about the energy.
It's about the energy in that bitch.
It's not even about the art of what you're doing for real. It's just, I mean, it's an art to that. Like, it's still a method to that madness. You know what I'm saying? But it's not as technical as like you would explain it. It's like it's more so about energy, reading energy, and being able to keep that energy at a certain level, or know when to bring it down and back up, that type of situation. Yeah,
and I notice how in like my places, I can get away with playing. I can really certain songs, bro. I can get away with playing the whole or maybe 2 verses.
Yeah, because like you say, it's just different environments, bro.
Right.
The club is a little bit different.
Man, going to a dome or some shit like that, you better hottest part of the song, hook, or maybe if it's a hot verse, get to that shit and get the fuck on.
Yeah, bro, and it's different in different cities. Like, that's another thing. Like, like some cities, bro, you go to and they like, bro, why the fuck is you
cutting this off?
Fast? Like, slow the fuck down. That's kind of some Houston shit, bro. Like, moving that fast.
Moving fast.
It's kind of some Houston shit.
Yeah, because it's crazy. So I started doing Jolie 2 weeks ago. The first week, I was really trying to figure out how to because when I did the after hours last year, it was different. Like, nobody was really there until like 2:30, 3 o'clock, and then you got your prime time from like 3 to 4,
right,
or 3:30 to 4:30. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying, you calm it down. Everybody about to leave. Last week, I was like, I kind of warmed it up from 2 to 3, and like, okay, probably about 3 o'clock, I really started doing like the prime time set type shit, and it really wasn't. It was like everybody had like left, like around 3:15, and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Did I make these niggas leave?
No.
So I asked the manager, I'm like, yo, is it like, what's the prime time now? Like, you know what I'm saying? What I was like, I ain't gonna lie. As soon as you plug up at 2 o'clock, smack they ass.
Go crazy.
I was like, oh shit.
And that be my thing about, like, I don't even do after hours, bro. I just be so tired, bro.
Yeah,
like, I'm one of the niggas, if I'm tired, bro, I'm not finna perform. Like, I'm going through emotions. Like, I can still DJ, but it's not going, like, the energy is not.
It's not gonna be there. Yeah.
So like, nah, that was one of my things with after hours that was always kind of weird to me. Is like you said, you got to come in and go straight to it.
Boy, straight to it.
I mean, everybody already drunk anyway. Coming from the last place, but it's like, it just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. So because especially doing DJing before that, before you get to the after hours, you know what I'm saying?
I just played all this shit.
You just played all this shit.
That shit
literally just like literally like 10 minutes before. So you just played all this shit.
That's the hard part. I think after hours is mental, bro. That's some mental shit.
For sure.
DJing it at least.
Yeah, especially too knowing, bro, that you not finna leave this bitch till 5, 6 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with me, I don't get the luxury of having an MC with me on Fridays, bro. So I still do have to get on the mic, interact with these people, all this other shit. I actually did do I'll be trying. So since I'm at Say Less, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the exact same time slot, 10 to 2, 10 to 2, 11 to 2, I have to make a different vibe every night.
Oh, because everybody's in there. Well, first of all, you on your own, you might burn out yourself. But then also, you got the motherfuckers that's in there listening to you every day.
Every day.
And they like, this nigga just did this shit yesterday.
You feel me?
And it's like, damn, I'm really not playing for y'all, but
you know what I'm saying? So I had to make it like honestly, I've literally made it to where like Fridays, I call it Ladies First Fridays because they do that shit at Uptown. So, Uptown own Say Less. So I was like, all right, fuck it. We're going to do the same thing. Play a lot of like women music, like shit for the ladies.
Right.
Saturdays, I do like a lot of trap shit. I trapped out Saturdays. Boom, boom. Do a lot of trap shit. Sundays is more of like on some chill vibes. You know what I'm saying? Chill on a Sunday. All right, cool. Easy. Man, I did some shit at Jolie because I'm thinking about now I stopped even doing my regular like we all have signature transitions.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
I even stopped doing that shit because I'm like, now, because I've gotten so accustomed to, even when I hear certain DJs play a certain song, I think about the transitions that I do to that song, and I might do it in my head or whatever. So I even just stopped that shit. But at Jolie, I was playing La Chona.
Yeah.
So I'm running that.
I seen that shit on your story the other day.
Yeah, bro. So like, I love playing the Hispanic music. I like playing the reggaeton. I like playing the bachata, all that other shit.
Yeah.
But I was at Jolie playing La Chona, and it's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? Cool. And I'm on the mic and I'm like, yo, anybody in here speak Spanish? So this girl, she's looking at me like, Jolie's I'm on the stage. So she looks at me, she's like, I speak Spanish. I was like, okay, come here. She's like, oh, no. I'm like, well, bitch, why would you raise your hand if you like what the fuck?
You don't want to participate for real.
Like, yeah. So I'm like, anybody else in here speak Spanish? One girl, she goes, yeah, I speak Spanish. I'm like, okay, come here. So she comes up on stage. So La Chona's still playing, blah, blah, blah. So I cut it, dropped the shit, you know what I'm saying, do a loud crash boom. So I was like, yo, how do you say give me head in Spanish? She goes, Spanish words, give me head. Give me head, top nigga. I swear to God, the roof blew off that bitch.
I know,
bro.
that was crazy.
So it went stupid. So the manager, he was like, nigga, you recorded that? I said, bitch, I thought you was recording. Bro, nobody seen that shit. And it was just like, it was one of them ones to where like, I didn't think to do that shit.
Just had to be there.
It was just one, you had to be there, bro.
Just had to be there.
Roof literally blew off that hoe. The way when she said, give me head, top. Like, that shit was crazy. But it's crazy how like we can think of, because a lot of people, like my students, they ask me when they come outside, they're like, how did you think of that?
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit just came to my head right then and there.
Oh, me?
It's the repetitions, bro.
Yeah, it's just reps, bro. It's just reps and building your taste, your style, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody got their own style, their own taste and shit for sure.
Yeah, I tell people that shit all the time, bro. One song that I guess I'm stuck on right now, not even really song, mixtape, that World on Drugs with Future and Juice WRLD, bro. I used to listen to that shit back in 2018 all the time, bro. And somebody posted Realer and Realer, that song, and I was like, damn, it brought back core memories, nigga. I was like,
a good tape.
Good as hell. And I was like, damn, I used to listen to this shit all the time, bro. Past 3 days, I've been bumping Fine China, Realer and Realer. That Fine China Fire. I've been running that. Yeah, I've been running that. I've been running Jet Lag, shit like that.
That was my favorite song off the tape.
What, Jet Lag? Yeah, that's the first song on that bitch. I've been running that in my car. I don't be running that type of shit outside. Nobody really listens to Juice WRLD where I'm at least.
Yeah.
I'll run like maybe like a popular joint if ain't nobody really in there like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. Just doing this shit. I'm glad you came on the show, man. For sure. This was fire.
Appreciate you having me, brother, man.
Tell everybody where they can find you at, where they can buy your book. What's the name of your book again? All of that.
Oh, yeah. Y'all can find me on social media at DJ Macho. That's DJ MACH0. My book is Beats, Bots, and Culture. Everything you need to know about AI as a music creative is out on Amazon right now. You can click the link in my bio, any of that, man. Tap in with me.
Yes, Sirski. Let me ask you the one last question, bro. What's next for Macho?
Shit, a lot.
Yeah.
A lot, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna...
You got some shit up your sleeve.
Complete rebrand, bro. Like, complete rebrand. It's just gonna be Macho, though.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love to hear it. Yeah. I appreciate you again for coming on the show, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the Shef Radio Network. Y'all already know Q Points is on there as well. Shout out my dogs, DJ J Fresh, DJ Silk. Half Pint, he's on next week. Shef Radio, you already know what it is. It's the hottest, it's the biggest DJ Preem to start it here in the Far Podcast. It is Shef Radio.